Hello and welcome again to our third session. It's a massive warm welcome to Team Gallagher this morning and it's good to have you on board. I hope you really enjoyed our first session and our second session. Our first session was about sit right and we looked at all of our desk-based working, and our second session was about stretch right, just doing some exercises to keep ourselves flexible and mobile. And today we're looking at a little cardio session just to build on some muscle strength and some cardio fitness. So today we've got our third part for you and it's called step right. And this is a little cardio workout just to keep all those muscles going, the ones that we're not really using at the moment. So that's your bottom and your thighs and that good old little heart in there that's probably not doing as much activity levels as it has been. So these exercises are just to keep you turning over, give some strength to those quads. And I want you to take care when you're doing them. If you've got any pain whilst you're doing them, please stop. If you've got any pre-existing conditions such as knee pain or hip pain, please be at your discretion as to whether you want to do them or not. I brought with me some weights as well, because if we can do these exercises with a little bit of weight, then we'll work a little bit harder. So obviously I've got some things that I have in my physio clinic, such as these kind of small hand weights. Those are 1 kilogram or 3 kilograms. Or 5, but I guess you guys are going to not have anything like that at home, so you might be interested to know that a bag of spuds is actually 2.5 kilograms, so you could use a bag of spuds instead and use those as your weight. Or of course, if you haven't got spuds, you could perhaps use some books. You know who's going to be on my list, so you could use those as your weights as well. So there's a few little exercises for you. The first one we're going to do on our step is to use that bottom step of the stairs just to go up and down in a box step. Really easy, alternate right foot or left foot going up. You can make that much harder by going up to the next step. Nice and easy. We could then do that same kind of principle sideways, so using our step to dip up and down, turning round, using the other side. If you want to make it a bit harder, go up a step and do a nice big dip. If you want to make that harder again, take one of your weights and off you go. Okay, using the floor beneath that bottom step, we can do some work on our glutes and on our quads. So lying on your back, feet up on that step, hands on your tummy, and pushing up into a bridge. If you want to make that harder, you could use your weights. Let's go for our spuds this time. Yeah, hold them in the air, lifting up and holding up. Our next exercise is very similar, but taking your leg into the air and using one leg to do that push up. So pushing up, holding up, coming back down again. And then you'd repeat that on the other leg. And then our final exercise is back up onto our step. Start on the top, the second step up. If you want to take a weight, take a weight. And you're going to do a sit to stand. There you go. Yeah. If you want to make that harder, go down a step. Perhaps take your spuds this time and stretch up as you go. There you go. And those are my stair-based exercises to keep your cardio fit.